Hi guys, this is Mecha here and I'll be doing a 1 vs 1 cast right now. This is the IEM semi-finals. This is game 4 and remember the last 3 games have been played and drewbie has won 2 of them against Fenix 1. So this is really a match winning game if drewbie managed to win it, so it's like a game point for him. He managed to win this, he will be able to proceed to the finals after defeating Fenix 3-1. Remember, it's a best of 5 games. Let me just introduce them in this map. So this is drewbie here and he's spawning here as the red Terran again, and he is playing at about the 12 o'clock position. And his opponent will be Fenix. Fenix is spawning here at about the 6 o'clock position. He is a blue Terran. This map is none other than Lost Temple. Lost Temple has been there is a similar map with the name called Lost Temple in Brood Wars, but it is slightly different because of the Zenelga towers added in this StarCraft 2, which provides us great vision to any units who are holding on to the Zenelga tower. I personally feel that it's always great to place a probe or workers or even a basic unit just to hang around at the Zenelga tower. It provides great vision and it gives you good information of what the enemy is going to do. If you manage to look at the mini-map very often, that is also one of the things that I've been trying to do as a player myself, to be more involved in the minimap, give myself a lot of vision, put buildings at obscure position, and also as well as those unsighted areas, especially with this Lost Temple. Take a look at the huge map that you have around your area. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Fenix is doing a very good job. He's going to place a supply depot here. With this, he can be able to see any movement along the road ground around here. He should also place one somewhere around here because this is the choke point. With a great choke point, he'll be able to get. And he's also going for a scouting, but looks like this SCV is not going to make it home, and there goes the SCV. So drewbie has just killed off the scout. Looks like they're not going to get any information. Yes, we do not see anything here. Just now Fenix was trying to get to here. What about drewbie? Drewbie has no information whatsoever as well. He just ran home with his SCV. Just check out everyone's view. And production tab is about the same. They're both getting factories at about the same time. Refinery also at about the same time. Remember, this is second refinery. They have already got their first very much earlier on. And drewbie building a supply depot here. Okay, realize this portion here. This portion here is actually very vital. Although you cannot land any units there, but you can actually hide some air units there, and you will not be able to see. You see, even after he places it here, because this is high ground with no air units, you will not be able to see anything. Let's just check out. Oh, Fenix is going to send 3 Marines to test out what drewbie has at his base, I'm sure, because he's just hanging around here waiting for the movement to go ahead. And yes, he has moved ahead, but does drewbie knows about this? No, but he is just stationing his Marines over here, and he has got a Hellion over here, and Hellion will be able. So who's going to win this? Looks like drewbie will have a upper hand because he has a siege tank out now, so he has to run away. Fenix get no damage, but oh, there's a bad micro by him. He should have moved more away to the edge rather than just walking down this channel. Gets so easy target for the siege tank. Anyway, just check out his production. Fenix is actually doing a lot of production at the moment. His resources are actually way above. Yes, very little resources. What about the income? The income, he is just about the same as drewbie. They have not gotten a second expansion as of yet. Drewbie actually getting more tanks out, and I think his strategy will be having Marines and tanks to try to counter what Fenix has. Fenix doesn't have a Reaper at this moment, because I don't think he actually built any Reapers in this game. That was one of his signature scouting unit. He would build a Reaper to scout, but Lost Temple is really a huge map, so I'm not too sure whether it's wise. He just load up his medivac. Is he going for a small drop here? Let's just notice how drewbie actually positioned his Viking over here. He's expecting a drop somewhere around here. Well, there could be a potential place where a drop would happen. Another one would be somewhere around here, I would say. It is actually very huge, very open area, hard to defend. But anyway, drewbie is placing this Viking on patrol. He will be able to see any medivac, and yes, he managed to snipe the medivac. Medivac looks like he realized that is not a good move. He should unload his work. Yes, he managed to unload and save 4 of their comrades whilst the medivac was being sniped off by the Vikings. Vikings also have been sniped off, I believe, because the Marines actually were steam packed and killed off the Viking. So it looks like drewbie is going for a small move here. He's going for a push with... no, he's not. He's actually positioning his defensive role. He's just trying to secure this expansion. Fenix, I don't see him securing any expansion at the moment, but drewbie is also going for the cloaking Banshee, so by the time this Banshee reached there, he would have a significant amount of energy that will allow him to remain cloaked for a long while. Remember that it's very hard to get a moving detector in Terran because it's a tier 3 unit. You need to have the starport together, the tech lab attached, but right now Fenix is just having a starport with a reactor attached. So we're going to see another Banshee coming down here, and looks like Fenix is wanting to get this gold expansion. He has just get rid of the rocks protecting it. There's 2 Banshees on the way, one over here and one over here. They're just going to do a simultaneous attack if I'm not wrong. Yes, Banshee 2 is in play and he's not in cloak position. I don't know why, but anyway, there is a turret in the middle, but it is not very useful because he's sniping all his workers from the side. Fenix just getting a medivac just to heal them up a bit and just pushing his Marines back. Oh yes, he managed to snipe it off. One Banshee down. I believe he managed to kill a few of the workers. Yes, let's just check out the resources tab. You'll be able to see the income tab. He has managed to bring down his workers down to 10 less than him. Very good play. And you notice this here, he can actually move past the missile turret. Why is this so? Because this is a high ground. He will not be able to see the Banshee, and still clicking on, still trying to kill off more harvester. Yes, he managed to snipe off one again, but I think Fenix going to drop his Marines and try to kill off this irritating Banshee. Okay, at this moment we are also seeing Fenix doing a medivac drop on top of this ledge. Looks like this Banshee is not going to live long. He is going to die, yes, because Fenix has just sent his other forces to get rid of it with a scan. More medivacs along the way, and Fenix is still holding on this position, but drewbie looks like he's going to see him. He shall abuse the siege tank range, but the siege tank needs to have sight first. So let's just check out how does he do it. He actually makes use of the medivac. Medivac could be positioned over here to actually go and check it out. Oh, looks like he has disappeared. Yeah, Fenix has ran away and decided not to engage the tank, which is a very smart move. He will not be able to take the damage and he will have no units left except the medivac. That's not a very wise choice. Anyway, drewbie is going for a push here, but looks what Fenix is doing. Fenix actually going for a medivac drop right on top of the turret. I don't know why he got so desperate to do that. That was like such a waste of his troops. And he probably only dropped half of his troops from the other medivac while he's being crushed by the missile turret. He didn't do any workers damage, but anyway, I think there was another Medivac, remember there was a previous one over here, he actually tried to attack from 2-prong, but realized that this force was too small, and by the time he killed off, he was able to get to this other force that was fighting over here earlier on. He retreated and regrouped at the center of the map. Notice that the two players only have one expansion at this moment, so resources are not very high at the moment. Are they producing a lot? We just check out the army count. Army count is at 102, 91 is to 96, and drewbie has the advantage at this moment. Oh, looks like there's just battle going on here, and I just missed it out. But anyway, Fenix has just reinforced his army over here. Let's just check out drewbie's army. Drewbie's army consists of siege tank, marines, and marauders. What about Fenix? Fenix has just marines and marauder. No tanks at the moment. I don't think he has any tanks. Is he building any tanks at the moment? No, his factory is actually, there's no tech lab, no nothing. It's just coming around, just moving towards here. And does he see drewbie? I think he does see drewbie's a bit. No, actually the grass actually provides very good cover for the team. They cannot see past the grass. That is one thing that I've noticed for this long grass. Okay, anyway, this position is... Oh, there's another drop over here. drewbie just done a drop over here, and he also went for a attack at this position. While he got them disorientated, troops was disorientated. They came back to try to deal with this force, and they left their holding position at this area earlier on. So Fenix is going on for the kill. He has just a group of soldiers, but he managed to get rid of siege tank. Very good play there. No more siege tanks, and the medivacs are busy healing up their comrades. drewbie has... Oh no, I don't know what that Viking was there. Probably just mismanagement. Just running away at this moment, trying to regroup. Yes, he has another huge army at this moment. Do we see? Let's just check out the army count, and drewbie is behind at this moment, whereas Fenix is slightly ahead with 10 supply. 116 is to 107. So we should see drewbie trying to build up more forces. Does he try to build up more forces? Yes, he's trying to train marauders at the moment, and also medivacs. Realize that he's not much medivacs at the moment. He just has one medivac as to 5 of Fenix, so that is really very different. He actually has a drop over here. He's executing a small drop over here. I realize, will he be able to get a significant damage? He just going to get rid of the armory. I'm not too sure what's the armory for. Probably to get Thor. And yes, Fenix still have some leftover troops. He's just trying to kill them off, but he's also moving forward at the moment to be running away with his losses. But look at this, Fenix just went in and tried to take off his spawn. Oh, SCV coming down at the moment. Looks like this not going to hold, and although there's some units at the top, but looks like Fenix is the one who's coming to tops in this game. And drewbie paid dearly with his small push here. He was just trying to do a drop, trying to kill off the workers, but he realized that the mineral tap is actually very little. He should have gone for his expansion, or maybe his gold, but he didn't realize. I don't think he has managed to scout that yet. Yes, he has no vision of it. drewbie was mining on only one expansion, so I believe that Fenix has gone economic advantage as well because of his great sneaky gold expansion over here. So it looks like the game is tied at 2-2, and we will have the 5th game to decide who is the winner of this semi-final, who will proceed to the final of this IEM American Championship. Okay, I'm going to sign off from here, and this is Mecha signing off.